Here, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Was Trained by Obito / Tobi, Part 3. So, I'm not doing a recap because I did upload this probably 5 days ago. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't feel like doing a recap, but yeah. Now, we'll go into where I kind of last left it off. Where Naruto was, well, kind of destroying the sand and sound ninjas with his clones. With his, clones that had the upgraded version of the Sharingan. Well, the Whirlpool Sharingan. That's what I'm going to call it now. So yeah. This is where it was upgraded because of the QB chakra. It upgraded it. Now, of course, we go into, after the fight. Now, after Naruto whooping the shit out of the sand and sound ninjas, and even killing Orochimaru and others, Naruto was in the office with Hiruzen. Hiruzen looked at him with calculating eyes, and Naruto just looked at him, saying, "What's good?" This is where, Hiruzen just sighs and says, "Naruto, where did you learn all those jutsus?" Naruto says, "What jutsus?" "The jutsus that you use against the war, the evasion, not the war." Naruto says, "Oh, I just learned them from basic jutsus. I found out my infinities are higher than normal." This is where, Hiruzen can see Naruto's not showing that many emotions and really can care less. This is where Hiruzen says, "Naruto, do you even know what you did during the, Chunin exam?" Now, Naruto, he doesn't have a tuning vest or anything because Hiruzen is too distraught to even give him. Even though Naruto did fucking kick the shit out of multiple people in the tuning exam and even kill Orochimaru and others, he doesn't know if he should give him a tuning vest or he should at least test him out if he's stable. And try to also find out if how should I say, Inuichi should go in his mind to see who actually decides to teach him. Isn't where, Hiruzen says, "Do you not want to tell me?" Naruto says, like I said, I trained my fucking self. Isn't where, Hiruzen says, "What about the Sharingan?" Naruto says, "Who the fuck are my parents then?" That's where Hiruzen says, "Fuck. Minato didn't have any Sharingans." He's thinking in his head because Minato was not an Uchiha, so of course it's confusing to him. Kushina, of course, is an Uzumaki, and Naruto was sort of shown to have her sapphire eyes, and not silver eyes. I'm almost said silver eyes. No, her sapphire eyes, but yeah. But this is where Naruto just said, "How the hell should I know? Like I just said, old man, I don't fucking know." This is where Hiruzen says, "Then I have to, check for your mind if you're not telling the truth. Inuichi, come here." This is where, Jiraiya says, "Also, I might have to seal the 9 toes that he has inside him." This is where, it seals the 9 toes, so the 9 toes kind of sealish off. It's kind of sealed fully off. And, the 9 toes says, "God damn it." Because Naruto says, "Shit." This is where Naruto, he just tear. And of course, this is where Jiraiya also sealed his chakra away. So he couldn't do anything. This is where, something happened. When Inuichi tries to, get Naruto to, see in his chakra, or not chakra, his mind, the only thing he sees is ramen, 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 ramen. He goes to the other part, ramen, 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 ramen. Yeah, Naruto's right now, he's a master in his mind. He can actually just control his mind. Tobi was the one to actually teach him about that. So just keep emotionless and just think of something else. This is where Inuichi says, "Naruto, are you just thinking of ramen?" Naruto, his stomach growls, says yes. This is where Inuichi says, "I can't really look in his mind when I just see ramen." Hiruzen says, "God damn it. Naruto, how good are you at using your mind?" "Pretty good, and you can never, ever even try to look in my mind." That is where, Hiruzen says, "Damn it. Fine. But are you sure you're okay? Yes, the Nine Tails decide to help me out in the battle, but I don't know. Is it where, well, Hiruzen says, Naruto, you know the Nine Tails is bad. You know the Sharingans can control him, Naruto said. This is where Hiruzen shuts up because after that smart ass comment, he doesn't even know what to say anymore. Naruto is not going to control the Nine Tails because he doesn't care. He just wanted to shut up Hiruzen because, well, Hiruzen was got them annoying him. So, of course, Hiruzen lets him go, and Naruto says, good, because I'm leaving. This is where Naruto goes back to his apartments. Really, he's not even going to his apartment, he's just walking around the village. He sees that people are looking at him, not with hatred or anything, they're just looking at Naruto, but yeah. So, of course, we go into, well, Naruto just walking around the village, and of course, the one thing he sees around the village is, well, Raven. Raven was right now just getting out of, well, the hospital a little bit. Because she just kind of got hurt a little bit, but yeah. So where, well, she kind of had a bandage on, like, her arm and all that. And of course, this is where she sees Naruto and she decides to try to walk away from him. And this is where Naruto says, where do you think you're going? Naruto appears, like, right behind her when she, like, turn around. This is where she says, nothing. She tries to hide her arm. And Naruto says, let me see your arm. So where she says, aren't you tired from the evasion? Naruto says, no, not at all. This is where she says, fine. This is where Naruto, he activated his Doju to heal her arm. So yeah. This is where, well, she says, you really don't need to do this. Naruto says, but I do, since you're my friend. This is where she says, yeah. So, what happened? Naruto says, what happened? Well, with you and those thousands of clones. Naruto says, oh, that was nothing. This is where she says, yeah, I feel like you're still hiding jutsus left and right. And this is where Naruto says, those thousands of clones, I can done it before. That wasn't anything new, so yeah. This is where she says, whatever. So, are you gonna be promoted to junior or what? Naruto says, oh no. If I do, you know, if I be promoted to Chunin, it's just be weird. This is where she says, why? Naruto says, I really want to go with my brother and explore the world. I don't know, just don't feel like becoming Chunin. If I do become a Chunin ninja, I don't know. This is why Raven says, your brother? Is he an explorer or what? Naruto says, you can say something like that. This is where he is just saying, like, his brother. He's not trying to mention anything. Or yeah. This is where she says, huh. Would I ever be able to meet him? Naruto says, no. He doesn't really like meeting Konoha ninjas or anyone. He likes meeting me, but he doesn't really like being a ninja. This is where, well, she says, huh. Interesting. So was he the one to train you? Naruto says, nope. I train by myself. This is where she says, oh. Then again, you are an Uchiha. Naruto says, I'm not an Uchiha. Shush. Shh, shh, shush. This is where she says, okay, fine. Now we go back into Hiruzen and Inuichi and Jiraiya. Now, Jiraiya wants to talk to the kid. He just left. And didn't really bat an eye to him. This is where, well, Hiruzen says, his eyes, since there are the Sharingan similar to the Sharingan, it could be that the Uzumakis are cousins clan towards the Uchiha. But it was kind of rare to see even the Sharingan in the Uzumakis. This is where, well, Jiraiya says that could be the case. Inuichi already left, even though he couldn't really read Naruto's mind, because he only read ramen. But yeah. This is where, well, Naruto, he just like walks around with Raven, but yeah. This is where we're going to Hiruzen. Hiruzen is saying, if that is the case, and Naruto is a cousin to Uchiha, that means that, well, his hair kind of went black. It could be just a cousin trait, even though we never seen Uzumaki with, well, black hair. Well, we see them with black, well, kind of red hair, not black hair. Because where Jiraiya says, if that is the case, and Naruto is just a rare offspring to have the Sharingan awoken in the Uzumaki clan, because it's a different type, and his hair just changes black. Does that mean it will also change red? So Naruto's hair is fully black, so yeah, there's not really any bit of red or even yellow. But yeah, that's where Naruto's saying, so Raven, where would you like to go? This is where she says, I don't know. Where would you like to go? This is where Naruto says, I would say go to the ramen shop. I don't even know if you like ramen. This is where she says, sure, we can go there. Naruto says, okay, let's go. Naruto is just walking with what's it called, Raven, towards the ramen shop. Because when they get there, they see, well, I forgot her name, the ramen shop daughter, and Taiuchi. This is where Taiuchi says, Naruto, I see you're like the village hero for saving everyone. For, saving people away from the invasion. Naruto says, yeah, this is where, Ayame said, oh, Naruto, is this a girl? Could it be that you like her? This is where Naruto says, what do you mean, Big Sis Ayame? This is where Ayame says, don't lie to me, Naruto. You know, it's been interesting. You don't like the pink hair no more. Could it be that you like someone with black hair and red eyes? Very interesting. Her eyes are so beautiful. This is where Raven kind of blushes. He says, thank you. This is where Ayame says, aw, don't blush. People could have told you that before. This is where Raven says, oh, not really. They said it was scary. This is where, Ayame says, just people don't know the great value of of your eye color. Not many people have red eyes, and naturally red eyes. Not like the Uchiha having, red eyes of their dojutsu. You have natural red eyes. You kind of remind me of that one ninja, Kunoichi. What is her name? Naruto says, I don't know, but I want ramen. This is where Ayame says, Naruto, do you know the sensei's names? Naruto says, there's Asuma, I think so. Team 10's, Shikamaru's, sensei. Mike Guy from, what's it called? Bushy Brow. Yeah, I think that's his name. Mike Guy. There is, that silver hair bastard. And, oh yeah, and Hinata Sensei. Kariana? No, this is where Karanai says, what's it called? Karanai says, Kuranai. This is where Naruto says, yeah, Kuranai. This is where he says, wait, what? He looks behind him and he sees Kuranai, Asuma, Mike Guy, and even Kakashi. Kakashi's trying to, do an eye smile at Naruto, but Naruto ignores him. He says, oh, hello there, Kuranai Sensei, not Sensei, Kuranai Sama, Asuma-sama, and Mike Guy-sama. And this is where he looks at Kakashi and just ignores him fully. This is where, Kuranai says, hello, Naruto. Asuma says, yo, kid. And this is where Mike Guy says, yes, the youthful kid. The youthful kid. Youthful Naruto-sama. Or, yeah, that's what he's just gonna call him. This is where, Kakashi says, Naruto. Naruto fully ignores him. Naruto says, can I get one, bowl of, the same ramen that Naruto asked in return? I can't fucking remember, but yeah. Ayame says, sure. This is where Taiuchi says, got it, I'm already up on it. This is where, Ayame says, so Raven, what do you want? Raven says, I want the same thing. This is where Ayame says, okay. Dad, this is where Taiuchi says, I got it. This is where, Ayame says, so what do you want, Kuranai? Kuranai says, So she asked for this, veggie one, whatever. What's it called? Asuma says for, one with pork. I'm gonna just say. And, Mike Guy says also one with pork. And Kakashi says, a glass of water. This is where, Ayame says, okay. This is where, Kuranai looks at, Raven's eye color, and she says, interesting eye color, just like mine. Huh. This is where, Raven says, amazing, you have the same eye color than mine. But Raven's eye color is a little bit different. It's ruby red, while Kuranai's is, I think, just red. Wait. So of course, Knight's eyes are just red, while Raven's are ruby red. And of course, Knight says, interesting. Your eyes are red, but what color are they exactly? Because, well, Raven says, well, they're ruby red since they're kind of crystallized a little bit, but yeah. Huh. That's where Knight says, huh, you're not even from my clan exactly. Since Knight's clan, or not even clan, her family is, I think it's a clan, I can't remember. It's because they just have red eyes. They're not related to the Uchiha at all. They're just good at Genjutsu. They're not specialized in their eyes or Genjutsu or anything like that. So of course, Knight says it's just a family trait. But your eyes, is it also a family trait? Raven says, well, my mother doesn't have red eyes. She has black eyes. And my father has also black eyes. My grandfather has orange eyes. This is where Knight says, huh, I guess you were just born special. An odd trait in your, well, genes. This is where Raven says, yeah. This is where, well, Knight says, so, which clan are you from, Raven? Raven says, from the Yami clan. It's just a small, medium clan. Knight says, the Yami clan. Now I know why your hair is kind of jet black. You're from the Yami clan, a clan specialized in darkness jutsus. Their darkness jutsus are similar to the Naruto's, but a little bit stronger than their counterpart, the Naruto's. But your clan isn't smart like the Naruto's. This is where, well, Raven says, not exactly. So yeah, I can manipulate the darkness to create weapons, and yeah. But I can't capture people with my darkness unless I create them to make chains to capture people, or even like ninja wire. Ninja wire. This is where Knight says, interesting. But are you good at Genjutsu? Raven says, no, not exactly. I never was specialized in Genjutsu. I was specialized in darkness release. And since my darkness release is stronger since I am the heiress of the clan, that's where Knight says, oh, an heiress. Wait, if you're an heiress, why you with Naruto? That's where Raven says, because she realizes this a little bit, because I met him in the stadium, and he helped me out. That's where Naruto says, so when is that pork ramen gonna come? Naruto just doesn't want to listen to this so much. That's where Kakashi says, Naruto, I see. You trying to, what's it called? Well, leave Sasuke for someone else. You know that's rude to your team, or your teammate. Naruto says nothing. He just ignores him. Then he just asks Asuma Sensei. Asuma Sensei, what jutsus do you use exactly? Since you're basically Horuzen's son, aren't you? That's where Asuma says, the Saratobi's? Well, we use any jutsu exactly. I'm specialized in using ash release and then burning it. So, like an ash kind of jutsu. This is where Naruto says, is that the reason why you smoke a lot? Asuma says, no. Knight says, yes. This is where Naruto says, I see. So even if I wanted to use that jutsu, I had to smoke. Smoking is bad, so I'm not going to do that. This is where Knight says, see, look at that kid. He's smarter than you. He's even 12 years old, and he's still smarter than you. This is where Asuma says, okay. You see here, smoking's the only thing I can cope with. This is where Naruto says, why? Because are you a rebel against your father? But why? You're a ninja under his, well, legion or whatever. Asuma says, first kid, I am not truly under my father's, well, legion. I'm, well, in the 12 nights of the, I freaking forgot. It's like to protect the daimyo or whatever, the fire temple or whatever. But yeah, I don't remember what it's called. This is where Asuma just said that. This is where Naruto says, interesting. So you're like under the daimyo, well, not under the daimyo's protection. You're in the, well, daimyo to protect them. Interesting. Then why are you here? This is where Asuma says, because I had a, what's it called? A vacation to, well, kind of train the next The Inoshika Chojo Trio. I forgot if that's the right name, but I forgot. This is where, well, Naruto says, huh, like the legendary, okay, I can see that. This is where Asuma says, yeah. This is where my guy says, so, with your springtime of youth, Naruto, with that speed, that amazing speed, how did you get to do that? Naruto says, huh? Oh, the fact that I fought against, which one was it? Pale Eye Freak that talks a lot of smack. Oh, I wasn't even using my full speed. I still had weights on. My guy says, really? Naruto like lift up one of his legs, and of course there's weight still there. This is where my guy says, huh, 300 pounds. That's actually quite amazing. Naruto says, they're kind of feeling light. I might have to change them later for maybe 500 pounds. You know, just to keep my speed up and all that. This is where my guy says, that is true. For the springtime of youth, you really have to keep on your training to become any stronger. Naruto says, what an inspiring speech. This is where Kurenai and Asuma just says, really? Inspiring me? Here's where Kakashi says, Naruto? Stop ignoring me. Naruto says, so Kurenai, you say you were specialized in Genjutsu, and you weren't related to the Uchiha. Who is stronger, your clan family techniques or the Uchiha? Kurenai says, I think, well, I'm specialized in Genjutsu, yes. But the Uchihas are specialized in their Aidojutsu Genjutsu. So, it's somewhat, I actually don't know. Since there's not really any Uchihas, if it's counting you or Sasuke. Naruto says, I'm not an Uchiha, goddammit. This is where Kurenai says, what about your special eyes? They're not counted as a Sharingan. I'm calling them the Whirlpool Sharingan because, well, they're not the Sharingan. They're not red. This is where Kurenai says, I can see a little bit of the red inside of, I think, in the Tomoyas, aren't they? She asks Naruto to turn on his dojutsu. Naruto sighs and does. This is where Kurenai sees, well, the Sharingan. God damn it. Not the Rinnegan, but the color of the Sharingan. So it's like 3 Tomoes and red. So yeah, and it's blue. This is where, well, she says it might be similar to the, well, Sharingan, yes. And Kakashi left up your headband. Kakashi says, why? I'm not in battle. This is where, well, Kakashi says, I will only do it if Naruto pays attention to me. Naruto says, no. This is where, well, Kakashi says, but why? Naruto says, because, Ayame says, here's your pork ramen. Naruto says, ooh, food. Nom 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 nom. Ignores the other question from, from Kakashi. Kakashi sighs and says, damn it, Naruto. Naruto, listen to me. This is where, well, Kurenai gets her ramen. Raven also gets her ramen. Both, what's called, Mike Guy and even Asuma gets her ramen. And Kakashi gets his water. And, well, Kakashi sighs. But yeah. Now, of course, after Naruto finishing his ramen and Raven also doing the same, they kind of said thank you and all that for the good food and all. And of course, Naruto does pay for, well, all of them. Because Naruto is somewhat, a little bit rich. It's just, how should I say, well, he's rich because his brother kind of robbed the shit out of the gang members. They tried to bully him one time, but, you know, Obito being a good brother decides to rob their shit. He right now whooped their shit and robbed their shit, so, I mean, yeah. So, of course, Naruto's kind of rich. This is where, well, Naruto says, thank you, Taiuchi, again. This is where Taiuchi and Ayame. This is where Taiuchi says, anytime, Naruto, anytime. But it was interesting, you only ate 1 bowl of ramen. Is something wrong, or are you feeling good, or... Naruto says, I am. I just wanted to, well, keep on my training so I wouldn't kind of stay kind of short. This is where Taiuchi says, I see, so you're taking your ninja training serious now. Naruto says, I always took my ninja training serious. You don't understand me, do you? This is where Ayame kind of giggles and says, oh, come on, Naruto, we're just playing with you. This is where, well, Ayame smiles, and Naruto smiles also. Raven says, "Thank you again, Ayame-sama and Tayuchi-sama." Doesn't work well. Ayame says, "Oh, um, don't be so formal, Raven. You can call me Ayame Big Sis." Just like how Naruto does the same. And this is where Naruto says, "Yeah." This is where Raven says, "Okay, thanks, Ayame Big Sis." This is where Big Sis Ayame and all. This is where Ayame says, "So adorable though." This is where Ayame says, "So adorable though." This is where Raven says, yeah." This is where Kurenai, she's almost finished with eating her ramen. Even was it called Asuma, he finished already eating his ramen. He just right now about to start smoking. And this is where Tayuchi says, "Can you not smoke here?" This is where Asuma says, he's about to like take a puff until Naruto grabs the cigarette and just like throws it into the trash can and uses a water juicer real fast and go, like I said, don't smoke in. Well, he just said don't smoke here. Asuma glares at Naruto. Kurenai stomps Asuma on the freaking toe, and this is where Asuma's like, "Ow, ow, ow! What the hell did you do that for?" Kurenai says, "Don't be rude," towards the owner's shop. This is where what's it called? Asuma says, "Fine, I'll do it outside." God damn it, to my toe. This is where my guy, he finished already eating his second bowl and says, "Thank you, my good sir." I don't even know why I decided to become British for some reason for my guy. "Thank you, my good sir." No. He says, "Thank you." What's it called? The ramen man. "Thank you for the good food, and yeah. Well, it's time off to do my training for the springtime of youth." He runs away. Whee! This is where, Naruto and Raven decide to bow down, and of course they're leaving. And of course, there were Kakashi, he was about to get up, but realized he has to drink the water because he's kind of thirsty. So of course, he kind of like takes off his mask real fast, drink the water, and says, "Thank you for the water, Tayuchi-sama and Ayame-sama." This is where they say, "Okay, bye." This is where Kurenai says, "Kakashi, don't bother the boy." This is where Kakashi says, "What are you? But I'm his sensei. I just want to ask him." That's where Kurenai says, and he doesn't want to listen to you. So it's better not to annoy him. That's where Kakashi kind of just says, he just kind of like says, whatever. He's still going after Naruto, and Kurenai says, "Damn it." This is where Tayuchi asks Kurenai what's wrong with Kakashi and Naruto. This is where, Kurenai kind of explains a little bit, not really knowing the whole situation. Just Naruto getting angry at the stadium at the fact that, Kakashi was the one to kind of tell him to give up and all that. And this is where Tayuchi says, I see, okay. So, of course, this is where, Naruto, he was just like, what's it called? So, Naruto, he just was talking to Raven and all that, and Raven was kind of giggling and all that, because how Naruto was telling her stories about when he was kind of younger and all that. And Raven says, "So, if I do become a ninja, are you gonna be my sensei or something if you become Jonin?" Naruto says, "No, I don't think so." This is where Raven says, "Aw, but you seem like a good sensei to teach me." This is where Naruto says, "We're the same age, Raven. Calm down." This is where, Raven giggles and yeah. This is where Naruto just kind of laughs and all. And this is where Kakashi says, "Naruto, I need to talk to you about something." Naruto basically ignores him, and Raven does the same. This is where, Kakashi says, "Listen to me, Naruto." This is where Naruto keeps us like walking away with Raven, and of course Kakashi says, might have to do this. This is where, Raven says, "Thank you for bringing me to my compound." This is where Naruto says, "Yeah. So, good luck and just training and all that, and see you around." That's where Raven says, "Yeah, see you around." So she opens her gate, her compound and all that, gate compound, and this is where she walks in, and of course this is where someone has actually been watching this. And of course this is where, when Raven walks in, this is where, Kakashi appears and says, "Naruto, I want to talk to you about something." This is where he grabs Naruto's shoulder and tightens it. This is where Naruto says, "My arm, let go of me, you bastard." This is where, Kakashi says, "No, we gotta be talking about something." Now that's why Naruto says, we don't talk about anything, not let go of me. This is where, well, Obito was not near the, what's it called, Leaf Village. He went to go do something. But someone else was watching this. And so he appears right in front of Kakashi and punches him in the stomach. Hitting him in the gut. This is where Kakashi coughed up some, well, not some blood, but some just saliva. And this is where Kakashi's like, what the hell? Who the hell are you? This is where, well, this person is, well, he has sort of like kind of black hair a little bit, but it's mostly all gray. His eyes are orange, and he says, sorry, but my name is Karasu. And, well, you're kind of annoying my daughter's kind of friend, and I don't like that much, or at all. Kakashi Hatake. This is where Naruto kind of looks at the man and says, wait, who are you exactly? This is where, well, this person says, my name is Karasu Yami. I am Raven's kind of grandfather. And since you're my granddaughter's, well, new friend that's surely not in the clan or anything, but just someone nice to her, I am not letting, well, her friend kind of get attacked by, well, this person. This is where Naruto says, thank you. This is where, well, Karasu says, you can go in the clan compound while I'll deal with him. He looks at Kakashi. Kakashi says, okay, old man. You do pack quite a good punch, but I need to talk to my student. This is where, well, Karasu says, but your student doesn't want to talk to you. And so, you can either get off, well, get away from, well, Naruto-sama here, or I'll kick your ass so hard that not even the third Hokage can fix you, or even help you. This is where Kakashi say, oh, an old man kind of being cocky, okay. Fine, I'll show you what's good. This is where Kakashi lifts up his headband, but then his eye gets covered by darkness. This is where Kakashi can't see and then gets kicked in the, well, the stomach. This is where he's like, son of a bitch. This is where, well, he also kind of feels like he got lifted up and falls to the ground, smashing the ground face first, then body. This is where, well, Kakashi's, this guy is strong. This is where Naruto kind of opens the gate and he's kind of shaking a little bit because, well, this old man is kind of kicking the shit out of Kakashi. This is where, well, Karasu says, you can go in. Don't worry. Just tell them that Karasu lets you go in. This is where Naruto says, okay, Karasu-sama. This is where, well, Karasu says, it's okay. Don't call me Karasu-sama. This is where, well, Karasu just says, call me just Karasu. This is where Naruto says, okay. So Naruto just goes in. And, of course, all he hears when he closes the gate, help me. No, Naruto, get back. So right now he's trying to, Kakashi is trying to get Naruto before he gets in the compound. But right now he's kind of wrestling with the old man. The old man is kind of like kicking his ass and wrestling. Kind of twisting his leg, twisting his arm, twisting his kind of, well, leg the wrong way, but yeah. But this is where, well, Kakashi says, okay, I give up. This is where Karasu says, do you really give up? This is where Kakashi says, that's what you think I would say, and then gets kicked in the face, knocked out, and yeah. This is where Karasu says, you fucking idiot. This is where, well, Karasu says, I'm not gonna be letting you be anywhere near, well, a new family member and, well, the family. This is where Karasu's kind of having a perverted thought. This is where he stops and says, I shouldn't. It's my granddaughter's friend. So, maybe. He's very interesting and very powerful at the same time. But never mind. This is where Karasu, he grabs Kakashi from the hair, goes to the nearest trash can, puts him in there gently knife, and just closes it and walks away. He goes back to the compound. Naruto, when he walks in the compound, he kind of gets questioned by, well, two people. Two guys, and Raven is confused why Naruto's in here. This is where, well, what's it called? I was about to say Zabasu. No. A person named Samio who has, well, sort of like a little bit blackish hair, kind of a little bit grayish, but kind of blackish mostly, with what they call black eyes. They're just a kind of grayish a little bit also. Says, who the hell are you? And this is where, well, someone else's name was called. This is where the other person is named blonde and has black eyes, black hair, jet black hair. And of course, he's saying, who the hell are you, kid? This is where Naruto kind of just like says, hold up, don't attack me. This is where Naruto says, Karasu-sama sent me in here. This is where Raven says, my grandfather, but why would he send you in here? This is where, well, Yvonne says, why would my father, well, not my father, Yvonne says, why would he even send you in here, what's it called, my father-in-law? This is where, well, Samuel says, grandfather, why would he even send you in here? I've seen you before, you're that kid that beat up the Hyuga really bad, and also kind of saves the village, but why would grandpa even let you be in here? This is where someone named, Mariana? No, not Mariana. Her name is Carcena, and says, can you two just leave the boy alone? This is where, well, she has a pan in her hand, and this is where both of them just kind of go far away, and says, hold up. This is where Yvonne says, hold up, wife, don't hit me with that. Samuel says, no, please, mom, don't do that. This is where, well, Karesana says, leave the boy alone. Clearly, it's Raven's friend, and you two are kind of just annoying him. This is where Raven, well, she says not Raven's friend, like Raven's kind of, sort of future husband. And this is where Raven blushes and says, no, mom, no, we're just friends. Calm down, no. Karasu walks in and says, Raven, and hello there, Naruto. Naruto says, hello there, Karasu. Sama, I guess. This is where Karasu says, no, it's just fine, call me Karasu. This is where Naruto nodded. This is where, well, Naruto asked what happened to, well, he didn't ask for Kakashi's safety or anything, but he was just wondering, what the hell even happened to Kakashi? But then again, he just doesn't care. He just says, whatever happened to Kakashi, he can go fuck off. But yeah, that's where, well, Karsena says, come on, Naruto, you can come eat with us. This is where, well, Naruto kind of follows along. And of course, this is where Naruto and Raven are kind of next to each other. This is where Raven is kind of blushing because, well, this is Naruto who's kind of next to her. And Naruto was the same person to kind of be her first friend that is not a part of the clan. And also kind of, well, be someone that actually helps her and heal with her wounds at the time. This is where, well, she kind of blushing a little bit. And of course, Samuel was the one to notice this, and when he was about to point out something, until Raven glares at him and says, if you dare, I'll kill you. This is where Samuel kind of shuts up. Now, this is where, well, Naruto, he's kind of laughing a little bit, because Karasu says, so, it was very interesting seeing you fight against, well, what's called the Hyuga. Your jutsus are very powerful, and, well, very powerful. Are you sure you're not from any special clan? Naruto says, no, not exactly. Unless you call all the Uzumakis a clan? Then no, not exactly. Karasu, Uzumaki. Uzumaki. Huh. I have heard of that name before, but I can't remember where I have heard of it. Karshana says, whatever, grandfather, don't just get your head over it and kind of have a heart attack not trying to find out. Karasu says, daughter, no. Why would you say that to him? That's where Naruto kind of giggles a little bit. Well, yeah. That's where, well, Karshana says, because it's true. You've done this before. You tried to find out, well, why our daughter has red eyes. And you kind of had, well, a massive stroke when you couldn't find it. This is where, well, Karasu says, no, that's not it. This is where she says, really? Okay. I guess we should leave that one picture kind of alone. This is where Karasu says, you didn't. Karasena says, yes, I did, and I took a picture. That's where Karasu says, no, don't show him that. That's where Karsena says, so this is what happens, and this is what happened next. He started crying like a baby for no reason, because, well, I took away what's called all the books and made him kind of go to sleep for a couple of days. But yeah, this is where Karasu says, why, daughter? This is where, well, Karsena says, because you really need to stop trying to go find information when you're not, you're old and you need to calm down. This is where, well, Karasu says, tell that to that one Jonin that beat his ass. Karsena says, Jonin? What Jonin? This is where Karasu says, I mean, your what's it called, husband. The last time when I was younger, I kicked his ass. She says, no, my husband was not a Jonin. Vaughn was not a Jonin. Vaughn kind of says, no, I wasn't. This is where Karsena says he was at least gaining level. Vaughn says, sadly, just says, why you gotta bring up the past? This is where Karasu says, this is where Naruto, he isn't trying to say anything. And this is where Walt Raven says, you mean Naruto Sensei? The one with grayish hair? He kind of looks old and all that. And this is where we go to Kakashi's POV. He wakes up and says, what just happened? He gets out of the trash can somewhat, but he can't really move his legs. But yeah. Now, two people find him kind of struggling. And this is where Anko kind of laughs. She's just saying, what the fuck? Why were you in the trash can, Kakashi? I mean, you kind of do belong there. This is where, well, it's I already said her name. Anko and Aruka. Aruka says, Kakashi, what are you doing in there? This is where Kakashi says, God damn it, that old man kicked my ass. This is where Anko started dying laughing more because she says, an old dude kicked her ass? Even better. She's dying because, well, she's saying, you can't be serious, Kakashi. The great Sharingan Kakashi just got his ass kicked by an old man. She's dying and all that, and this is where, well, Aruka kind of giggles a little bit because that is kind of funny. Because Kakashi says, God damn it. Not just any old man, some guy with kind of grayish and blackish hair, and his eyes were orange. That's where Aruka says, never seen that kind of interesting hair color, but okay. Still kind of funny. This is where Kakashi says, I think his kind of granddaughter or daughter, I don't remember, name was Yami. This is where Aruka and Anko kind of stop laughing. This is where, well, Anko says, Yami, seems darkness. Since Yami means darkness, right? Aruka says, did you piss off the Yami clan? What the hell did you do, Kakashi? Kakashi says, I didn't do anything. Naruto was just with someone named Raven Yami. And then she went inside her clan compound since they're kind of near it. And this is where, well, Aruka and Anko says, the fuck did you do then? I tried to talk to Naruto by grabbing his shoulder, and some old dude from that Yami clan kind of kicked my ass and told Naruto to go inside the compound. This is where Anko and Aruka did kind of hear about what Kakashi did. And this is where Anko says, good. An old man kicking your ass for kind of neglecting your student? That seems like a good fucking trade. This is where Kakashi gets somewhat a stab to the heart. And this is where Anko says, it's true. Well, not Anko. This is where Aruka says, it's true. Well, not getting your ass kicked part. But it's true. You should have not neglected Naruto. You should have trained all your students, just not the Uchiha. This is where Kakashi says, but he unlocked the Sharingan and how did you train him? But this is where Aruka says, but you also have to train your other two students, not just your one student. Even if your one student unlocked the Sharingan, you could have at least tried to teach Naruto something basic, not instead of neglect him. This is where Aruka has a stern look in his face. This is where Anko says, Aw, Aruka, don't have a very stern face because, when you get older, you're gonna have to look like that. That's where, well, Aruka says, that is not true. That's where Uncle says, of course it's not. I just didn't like your stern look at the time. That's where Uncle just looks at Kakashi and glares at him and says, you really are an asshole. Neglecting your one student? Look at him. Now he's better without a teacher. If he gets promoted to Jonin at such a young age, that just shows you how pathetic you are for neglecting him. You're such an asshole for doing that. Isn't where, well, Kakashi kind of looks down and says, but this is where Uncle and Ruka just kind of walks away and just says, Uncle kind of just drags Ruka away and says, fuck you, Kakashi, go the fuck away. This is where Ruka says, he just walks away and ignores Kakashi's plea for help, but yeah. This is where Kakashi, he kind of sits there for a while and he's kind of thinking, he's saying, damn it. Wait, did Uncle and, wait, what? Never mind. So, of course, Aruka's 23 while Uncle's 24. So, yeah. I mean, it seems like a good age right there, but yeah. This is where Kakashi says that's an odd couple, but whatever. This is where, well, we go into kind of Kurenai. Right now in front of him when Kurenai says, have you done learn your lesson? That's where, well, Kakashi said, learn my lesson what? This is where Uncle says, not neglecting your student. Clearly you just got your ass kicked by one of the Yami clan leaders. Or not even one of the Yami clan leaders. A Yami clan leader that wasn't even the clan leader. Really, the clan leader as well was called his son-in-law. And well, he's actually the elder. Someone that's almost similar age to, well, Harusen and Tobi. Well, not even close, but you know what I mean. You just got your ass kicked by him. And damn, seeing you struggle by him was kind of funny to watch. Because yes, Kurenai decided to follow him, not follow Asuma. And of course, when Kurenai stops eating and all that, after eating her food and all that, she says thank you and all that. And of course, decided to follow Kakashi not to do anything stupid or annoy Naruto or Raven. Now, of course, she does see when Kakashi did got his ass whooped. And also does see Ruka and Anko kind of together. Which Kurenai thought was kind of adorable a little bit. In such an interesting way. Because Anko is somewhat as a psychopath. And well, Ruka is somewhat gentle somewhat. And of course, this is where she says, interesting couple, I guess. This is where she says, but still, you getting your ass kicked, it's funny. I would have definitely stepped in if you would have kept annoying your student. But luckily I didn't, because, well, that old man kicked her ass really hard. This is where, well, Kakashi says, okay, so you're just gonna annoy me saying I got my ass kicked by an old man? At least I tried to fight him. Kurenai says, keyword, try. Well, not even try. It looks like you tried to hold back, but then you got your ass kicked anyway. Or not even tried. It looks like you tried to go full on out using your Sharingan, but then you just still got your ass whooped by him. As it were, well, Kakashi says, you won't screw off. Whatever. Can you at least help me up to go to the hospital? Uncle says, well, not Uncle, Kurenai says, sure. These two uncles can help you. So, of course, she did kind of tell what's it called Haru's and what happened and all that. And also because she also saw Jiraiya. And Jiraiya was interesting. So, of course, Jiraiya and two uncles appear. But this is where Jiraiya says, you two can just grab Kakashi and send him to a hospital. Kind of tell the nurse or whatever happened. But I'm going to go to Yami Clan. I really want to talk to the kid. This is where Kurenai says, no you don't. It's better if you just ignore the kid for a second. Because you might be a legendary son in Jiraiya. But still, the kid seems like he doesn't like talking to anyone. Especially with people with kind of white grayish hair. Don't you think? They're kind of eroding your chance because Kakashi neglects him. Jiraiya, he kind of feels bad for Naruto because Kakashi really just neglects him. But this is where he says, maybe I should wait a couple days. This is where Jiraiya just disappears and doesn't go into the Yami clan, but yeah. This is where, well, Kakashi says, Kurenai, I need to ask you a favor. If you want me to talk to the kid, I'm not gonna talk to the kid. It's better if you just leave him alone. Does it work well? Kakashi says, fine. So of course he's taken away to the hospital with his two legs kind of being broken, so yeah. Or twisted the wrong way, so yeah. So of course we go into a couple of days, and well, what's it called? Hiruzen, he kind of told Naruto, Shikamaru, Shino, and what's it called? Well, Raven to come into his office. So of course, where Raven is confused why she's even here. Naruto's kind of confused. Similar. Shikamaru's confused and Shino's confused. So of course, it's where, well, Hiruzen says, I was thinking a lot, Naruto. Since you've shown great leadership and also kind of your strength and power, because, well, a lot of people kind of told me, even civilians told me, how good were you kind of telling people to go this way or that way, or even tell them to go on a different route and all that, or just kind of helping them and all that, and your power in kind of protecting them. I'm gonna promote you to Jonin rank. Naruto goes, wait, what? Wait, are you serious? Naruto said, this is where, well, Hiruzen says, yes, I am serious. This is where Naruto says, that's interesting. But why? Why? I thought you said you didn't. This is where, well, Hiruzen says, I wouldn't, but then again, you seem way too strong, so yeah. And this is where, well, Naruto nodded. This is where, well, next it is Shikamaru. Shikamaru, since we are somewhat great strategy with Naruto kind of think also ahead and all that, and kind of shown in the tuning round against Shimari and your strategies, you will be promoted to tuning. Shino Aburame, we are great strategists in fighting against an enemy. You will be promoted to also tuning. Raven Yami, this is where both Shikamaru and what's it called? Well, Shino, never heard of her, but they're wondering why she's here, who she's here, or who is she mostly. This is where Naruto says, what are you gonna do with Raven? This is where, well, Hiruzen says, since, well, something happened. We go into something, before I go into, well, why she's here. We go into, well, 3-day kind of times, well, 3-day earlier. This is where, well, Naruto and what's it called? Naruto and everyone, even somewhat Sasuke, was there in a meeting with Ino, because they actually, well, some Jonins and some, what's it called, civilians, well, not even civilians, some ninjas found out that, well, in a ravine that, what's it called, Sasuke was dead, and of course Ino was telling everyone that Sasuke was dead, and people were kind of just shocked and horrified. And this is where, well, Naruto really didn't care that much. He really didn't show any emotions because Ino was, well, Sasuke was just annoying to him. Kiba really didn't care. Hinata was kind of shocked. Shino, he was like, huh. He didn't show it, but he was shocked. Shikamaru and Choji was kind of shocked. Choji stopped eating for a while because it kind of sickened his stomach. What's it called? Rock Lee was shocked. He was there also. What's it called? Neji and Tenten. Well, Tenten was there, kind of shocked, and she was interested in the kids and all that, the other team and all that. But she was shocked. What's it called? Ino was saddened because she was the one telling the story because she kind of overheard it from Asuma, but yeah. Now, of course, Kakashi was saddened the most because, well, he has Naruto, who's basically just ignoring him. He has Sasuke, who's basically dead. And, well, he got Sasuke, who's basically an emo, arrogant kid. And, of course, he just saddened a lot. He went into more depression. And, of course, we go into, well, what's it called? Sasuke? He kind of felt bad a little bit that his eyes changed to the three Tomoes. And he did want to fight Naruto, but Naruto basically ignored him. He didn't care that much. But yeah, because Sasuke was still mad at the fact that Naruto ignored him that much. But yeah. So of course it went well. Naruto, he's back into what's called Hiruzen was about to tell Raven. Raven, you are Jonin rank. This is where not Jonin rank, Chunin rank. This is where Raven says, don't I need to be in the Kenin? This is where Hiruzen says, well, you don't really do. This is where Hiruzen says, you really don't really gotta be in the what they call the tuning exam or anything like that. Really, people were telling me about you kind of protecting them and also being a great strategist, and also Naruto helping you kind of protect other people. So of course I decided to instead of letting you become a ninja through the just academy way and all that, and becoming a Kenin and then tuning, I'll just promote you tuning. So yeah, and besides, you're gonna be on a team with Naruto. Since Naruto's a Jonin, there's gonna be 2 other people with you. 2. Since it has to be a 3-man squad. 3-man squad, but Naruto's a Jonin. So Naruto says, that's interesting. Don't you think? As it were, well, Hiruzen says, yes, it is, but it doesn't matter. This is where Naruto says, who will be the other 2? Well, definitely not Sasuke. Sasuke is shown to be unstable more than anyone else. And yeah, that's where Naruto says, huh, okay. This is where, Hiruzen says, none of the other Konohas Konoha 12 will be even on your team. It would be you, Raven, and 2 others. Okay, this is where Naruto nodded. Raven also nodded, and this is where, Shikamaru and what they call, Shino just nodded. This is where, Shikamaru says it's too much of a drag to even care or even ask about who she is and why does Naruto know her. This is where Naruto says, none of your business, Shikamaru. This is where, Shikamaru says, got it. This is where, Raven kind of giggles a little bit, but yeah. This is where, Hiruzen says, wait, Naruto and Raven, before you 2 leave, you 2, Shikamaru and, Shino, you 2 can leave, but I need to talk to Naruto and Raven. This is where, they say, got it, so of course they leave and all that. And this is where, Jiraiya appears and says, hello there. This is where Naruto says, who the hell is that guy? This is where Hiruzen says, well, Naruto, I would tell you to still be since you are Jonin, yes, but you're going on a mission with your godfather, Jiraiya. Jiraiya says, I was gonna tell him that. This is where Naruto looks at Jiraiya and glares at him, hating it. This is where Hiruzen says, shit, I should have not told him that. This is where, Jiraiya says, great, he's gonna hate me. This is where Naruto says, where the fuck have you been then? This is where he says, fuck. This is where he decides to explain Naruto that he had to do like a ninja program, not ninja program, a spy network, and of course this is where he couldn't take Naruto, but blah blah blah, and Naruto just looks at him and says, fuck off. This is where Jiraiya is sad and he's like, fuck. Raven doesn't know why she's here, but yeah. This is where, Hiruzen says, since you and Raven just got promoted, Naruto says, can I change the vest color to black? This is where Hiruzen says, sure. But, since you just 2 got promoted, you're going with Jiraiya to find Tsunade, so she can become the new Hokage. Naruto says, shit, you gonna die, old man? I thought I saved you from the Peter snake. I thought I saved you. Then again, if I didn't save you, damn. Not gonna lie, if you're gonna die and have a heart attack on me, I do not want this man, this white-haired man, to be a Hokage. That's where Jiraiya gets a tick mark and says, why is that? Naruto says, because you'd be a terrible Hokage. You'd be leaving every damn time. And people will be wondering, where the fuck are you at half the time? This is where Jiraiya says, oh, that's the only thing you pick up from me. Well, you can call me Jiraiya, the legendary Sannin, or you can call me Sensei, since I'm going to be your new trainer. Naruto says, no thanks. This is where, well, Jiraiya says, you don't want to be trained by a legendary Sannin? Naruto says, not that, I just don't trust any sensei. Now, since I'm a Jonin, does that mean I have to be a sensei to some people, or wait, will that work? Hiruzen says, not really. The two other people I'm gonna put on your team is not really gonna be too, well, what to call, they are not really gonna be, what to call, learning from you. They're gonna be mostly learning from their clan, just like Raven. Raven says, wait, what? Are you saying that there's gonna be two others from different clans? Yes, it's not gonna be noble clans, so don't worry about that. Raven says, okay, who would they be? Here's where Hiruzen says, I'm still thinking, but yeah, don't worry about those. That's where Naruto says, I'm kinda worried. I don't want a prickish kid like Sasuke, and I don't want a fangirl like Sakura. That's where, well, Hiruzen says they're clan nobles. Or not clan nobles, they're clans. They're not gonna be like them. Now, good luck on your mission to try to find Tsunade, because I just want to retire, okay, man? Let me just retire. That's where Naruto says, fine. Old man about to have a heart attack because of the paperwork. You realize you could have done shadow clones to speed up the paperwork, right? That's where Hiruzen says, he kind of stares blankly, but this is where Jiraiya, Naruto, and Raven left, and this is where Hiruzen grabs something from his desk and starts just smacking his head and says, you stupid fucking idiot, why the fuck am I fucking retarded? Damn it. So yeah. But this is where we go into Naruto, Raven, and Jiraiya kind of getting out of the village. Now Raven did pack up supplies, and her clan did kind of say that good luck in her first mission. And Naruto, he was packing up supplies and all that. And Jiraiya tried to talk to him, but Naruto ignored him. But when Jiraiya says fine, but this is where Jiraiya went to go do something else. This is where, well, Kakashi appears right in front of Naruto's apartment door. Well, not apartment store. Down the hallway. This is where, well, Kakashi says, I see. You became a Jonin. It's surprising, Naruto. I'm happy for you. Naruto fully ignores him and walks past him. Kakashi says, I'm kind of saddened that I wasn't the greatest sensei to you. I just want to say, Naruto says, shut up. Shut the fuck up. It's for Naruto. He's kind of crying a little bit because he just says, you told me to give up. You told me I was weak. You were the one to tell me all of this. Why the hell are you sorry? Bastard. Just leave me alone. God damn it. It's where, well, Kakashi kind of felt more bad and kind of became more depressed. He couldn't even tell Naruto that he was sorry. And this is where, well, Naruto walks away. He started kind of like grabbing what they call his, well, long sleeve and kind of trying up the tears that were on his face and say, damn it, asshole. This is where, well, when he gets to Raven and Jiraiya was kind of going like, let's go then. That's where Raven sees Naruto kind of having dry spots of where he was kind of crying a little bit. And this is where Raven kind of hugs him and says, everything will be okay. I'm guessing that guy with the gray hair was kind of annoying you again. This is where Jiraiya overhears this, and this is where he doesn't say anything, because he can't really say anything. He's kind of bad enough like, well, Kakashi. But at least he never told Naruto that he should give up on his dreams, that he is too weak. So yeah. But this is where I'm gonna leave it off for, well, part 3 of What If Naruto Was Trained by Obito / Tobi. Part 3. So yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. And yeah, part 4 will be whenever, so I'll mention that now. I think I didn't mention the beginning, start, or anything that subscribe to Iconic Anime Sensei, But yeah, just go do that if you kind of get to the end. But yeah, what's it called? I just realized something that I'm about to hit. What's it called? 1 point, well, not 1 point. I'm about to hit 2.1K, and I'm gonna have to do another special. But god damn it. But I really have to finish what's it called. What if Naruto had nature? What's it called? Nature abilities, or not nature abilities? But yeah, whatever. I'll try to finish that. But yeah, have a nice potato day and potato night. Bye.